Listen, man. We listen. New coach, same players, same results. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Okay? What are we bro, how the bro, I need somebody to explain to me. How do we come out in that first quarter smoking? Smoking. We came out smoking hot. And you know what? Something told me, tweet at the end of the second quarter. I said, bruh, we gotta make sure we don't trick off the game in the third quarter. Y'all know we always trick off the game in the third quarter. Y'all know that. So I expect them to make I expected Miami to make a run, right? So they make a little run to close the second quarter, go in a half. I expected that. But what happened in the third quarter, man? Like man, then the fourth, like what are we doing? What are we doing? Now you know what? Now I get on Hawks Twitter, man. I bet you I won't hear no shit about fire Nate McMillan. See, they ain't got nobody to blame now, bro. They ain't got nobody to blame. Who is the fall guy for this nonsense that we seeing here? Who's the fall guy now? You don't have Nate McMillan to blame. You don't have Nate McMillan to blame. Who you blaming now? You know what? Tonight you can't even blame John Collins because he gave you 17 points on 7 for 10 shooting. So who's the fall guy tonight? I need to know. Who are we blaming? Who are we blaming tonight? We done lost back-to-back to the same team, bro. This time we jumped on them early. Lost intensity. Lost intensity, man. I always said, y'all hear me say this shit all the time. We can never play 48 minutes of good basketball, man. I say it all the time, man. I say it all the time. This should have been a win tonight. This should have been a win tonight. Straight up. We took our foot off the gas for some odd reason. We was beating their ass. You hear me? Beating their ass. Hold up, man. Hello?
I gotta tell you this real quick because it's so funny.
Okay, give me 1 second. You know I'm doing a show right now.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
Our timing's so bad.
Yeah. Let me call you back. Give me like 30 minutes.
Okay, love you.
Love you
Bye.
too. Bye-bye. My bad, guys. I had to answer that. Wife out of town, man. I had to pick that up. My bad, family. What was I at? So we up, bruh. We doing everything right, bruh, in the first half, man. Everything right in the first. I don't know what happened, bruh. I need somebody to explain to me what did you see tonight? What did you see tonight? Because now you can't even blame. You can't say the well, you could say the coaching, but I know none of y'all gonna say that because everybody worshiping Quinn Snyder right now. So nobody gonna say him. Nobody gonna say shit about coaching tonight. I know that. Let me go and drop the link, man. Because I mean I'm a law. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm at loss for words, man. I'm at loss for words, bro. You heard me? Let me see what y'all talking about, man. I dropped the link. Y'all come holler at me, man. What y'all see tonight, man? What y'all see tonight, bro? Because I need to know, man. We should have beat this team. Like, it's shit like this that just irks my nerves. And then people on Twitter don't know why I be mad. People on Twitter don't know why. When I get on Twitter in the morning, I be mad as shit on Twitter. You feel me? Shit. What's good, my guy?
Bro, I'm done with this team, bro. I'm done with them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Bro, I'm over here. I'm looking. I'm in the same way like you. I'm in New Pack City. I'm like, show them no mercy. We killing them, man. We up by 15, 16 points. I turned the fourth quarter because I'm over here watching the live fire, and we fucking down. I'm like, how do we do this? How, bro? Like, I don't want to hear another Hawks fan, outside Hawks fan, outside another team tell me we're good, bro. I watch this team every single night, just like you do, and we are not it, bro. I'm not expecting to win no NBA Finals. I'm not expecting them to go Eastern Conference Final. This team is just stupid, bro. They stupid. They don't play defense. And I know the refs were bad tonight. I know they're bad, but we still had a chance to win the game in light of all that shit. Miami got our number, man. We just play dumb basketball every time we play them. Every time, man. It ain't coaching. Just like you said, it's the same group of people. They keep doing the same group of shit. And again, I know the refs were bad tonight, but we just ain't it, bro. Our defense is plummeting. Our offense is going up, and our defense keeps dropping down. We're like number 22 now. It's ridiculous.
Man, listen, man. Listen. Something told me to tweet this shit too, because I was thinking, watch out for the third quarter. That's
Yep.
the shit we usually trick the game off of. What did anybody see? What changed, bro? I just don't. Besides, what you say? Obviously, besides us missing shots, but like, what, bro? We was cooking. I'm over here like,
Yep, sure
oh,
was.
this what I'm talking about. I knew who was better than these boys. And then next thing I know, man, I said, bro, you know what? Let me come in this fucking garage early so I don't be super hype, because I really want to turn up right now. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I know
But
you
I know,
right.
but I know people gonna think I'm crazy because I'm turning up on a goddamn NBA sports team, nigga. Like, don't give a fuck about my opinion anyway. You feel me?
Bro,
Shit.
the
What's good,
Heat,
Mike? Huh?
the
What's up?
Heat.
What's up, man? Go ahead, Juan. I know Juan's
I,
he still
I
can't get
said
it.
the Heat are terrible, bro. Before they played the Hawks, they were giving up 70 points in the first half. In the first half, they don't even have a power forward, bro. Victor Oladipo and Caleb Martin cook us. We the only ones that let teams let these dudes cook us like that. I'm done. Go ahead,
Every
Mike. I'm
time I
sorry,
see
bro.
that little black dude shoot that three ball, that shit piss me off. Little point guard they got. I'm like, bro,
Hey, Vincent.
listen, how the fuck, bro, Duncan Robinson, bro, how's he?
Duncan Robinson,
Why he
bro.
wide open?
Why?
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, he
don't
moves
niggas know he
around.
shoot the three?
Yeah, but he pulls it as soon as he get it, bro. It's easier said than done, man. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of times where I saw the guys was basically there and they was hitting. You know what I'm saying? I try to say, the last time we played, like Miami played like a team throughout, like for 48 minutes. You know what I'm saying? However
Yeah.
long as the game is, they play as a team, bro. You know what I'm saying? They
What the
play as a
what?
team. I can't stress that enough. But what
What we
kills
doing
us
then?
against Miami, huh?
What we doing?
I, I'm, we don't continue to play as a team for a full 48 minutes. We don't do that. We don't do that, and that's what messed us up tonight, though. And ultimately, in a sense, though, but Miami was gonna go on a run. I ain't too mad about that they came back or we quote unquote blew a lead. I mean, in a sense, they blew their lead. We just ain't, complete the comeback. They did. But what I'm saying is that, all right, man. Jesus, man. They just hit shots because they moved the ball around. Dre had a few shots at the end. I'm trying to make sure I cover everything though, but that's where we really like. I don't want to say we lost it, but he missed those shots there. Those were like a few big ones that he missed. And then he had Trae, of course, trying to do Trae, which was like half working. But I normally don't blame coaching, but I would say this though. I don't know why Quinn didn't call a timeout kind of through that little final stretch and kind of talk to Trey and DJ. because I felt like he had Sadiq out there for a reason, and I don't like the fact that Sadiq didn't touch the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Bro,
cause
I was saying the
when
same
when
thing, man.
when they really kind of got their little what was that 5 point lead or whatever. You know what I'm saying? During that time, I guess when it was tied or whatever, and then it was Victor Oladipo
Yeah.
kind of taking that lead there. Yeah, man, Sadiq should have got the ball some more because he's definitely not out there at the end of the game. We're not benching John Collins and stuff like that playing Sadiq because of defense. Like, coach not doing that. He literally playing Sadiq because of offense or whatever.
Hey, I'm
But
gonna tell you what
Dre
you know
could
what
have
he
helped.
doing. You know what he doing?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what this nigga losing, bro.
you said he losing. I
That's
mean,
what he
he
doing.
losing, but at the same time, though, bro, I can't. I'm not gonna fully fault the coach. I mean, I wasn't faulting Nate like that. I wish he would have did that though. But shoot, you watched Trae Young just lose the ball at the end of the game. There, I mean, you right there, bro. Everybody talking about the refs, but for me, I felt like the referees were missing calls on both ends of the floor. We just didn't play tough enough basketball. But what I was gonna say initially though is that what's killing us against Miami is that you already know who's gonna be the normal, like usual suspects who's gonna kind of have good games with them. But we can't keep letting Caleb Martin basically look like, you know what I'm saying, six man of the year or basically an all-star himself every
Co-
time we play them, because if that's going to continue to happen, we're not going to beat Miami. We definitely not going to beat Miami. You already going to have Bam. You're going to have Jimmy doing his thing. You're going to have to guard against the three-pointers because Tyler Hero going to do his thing. So those three, you ain't going to necessarily shut down. But then you adding in Caleb Martin, who already playing defense, but giving you 20 plus a game. And then, of course, Victor Oladipo jump into the bunch though. But both these games in Miami or whatever, I feel like Caleb Martin is the reason why we definitely lost these games. That we let him kind of get off too much, especially offensively.
What's
So
good? What's
tonight was
good?
definitely ridiculous.
What's good, White Mike? What's up, man?
Yo, man, look.
Hey, now you see why. Hey, Mike. Now you see why I be on Twitter saying what I be saying, huh?
Yeah, I agree with you on Twitter. I be liking your stuff. But I'm gonna tell you this, and for you non-military people, maybe you don't know what I'm talking about, but we damn well got PTSD, man. When the second half, I mean, we've lost so many damn games in the second half, being up by 10 or 15 points. That I'm telling you, we got PTSD. We know we already plan on stumbling before the stumble even happens. And I truly believe that we have lost this confidence of closing games out. We've dropped so many of these that we go through this confidence issue. And I'm going to tell you exactly who I'm talking about. You can't tell me that DeAndre Hunter doesn't put more shots in the first half than he does in the second half. He gets tighter than any player I have ever seen that's got the talent he's got. And I'm going to tell you something
about him on Twitter, man. That's why I'm laughing. They was talking about him on Twitter.
You got to. He is so tight at the end of the games. Hell, they were loving him jacking those shots up. Them things weren't going in, and everybody knew it. And then he hits that one at the end when it don't matter. And I'm like, that's what Dre does. And he teases you with his ability in the first half, but he has no confidence going at the end of the game. And our team is lacking confidence.
You saying Dre be getting you them Dak Prescott numbers, huh? Them
Exactly. That's exactly what and I saw yesterday where they talking about Bogey's gonna opt out. Let me tell you something. We're gonna be in desperate need of some shooting next year. Dre's not a shooter and Trae's not a shooter. DeAndre's not a shooter. We got to get some shooters in here, man. I'm just telling you. Hell, the Miami bench was shooting better than us.
Yeah, AJ.
Maybe Bogey sees something on the wall, man. Maybe he sees something writing on the wall. That's why he's finna get up out of there. I won't be surprised though. You feel me? What's good, Flint? What's your thoughts on that game, dog?
Hey, can you hear me?
Go and say something. I know you finna say something slick.
Say what now?
Go ahead. Go.
I mean, by now y'all can repeat what I'm always going to start this off with. You already. Somebody just go ahead and repeat it for me.
DeAndre Hunter ass.
We ain't that good.
We're not very good.
This ain't it. Yeah. So as constructed, this ain't it. We are who we are. I mean, that's it, man.
Shit, crazy, man. What's good, Favreau? What's your thoughts on the game, my guy?
So you wanted to get somebody to get on here and talk about the coach? I will. Now I'm not gonna be like others and say he trash or his rotation suck or he don't know what he's doing.
Right.
But Mike brought up with the Sadiq Bay point, so I ain't gonna go on that.
Right.
Why AJ ain't played but 2 minutes in the past 3 games?
Because
I had to look. I thought it was 0.
He already
but I had to look it up.
He already said he's splitting AJ and JJ minutes according to matchups. That's why you've seen a lot of JJ.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad JJ playing now. I want him to play with Nate too, but if it's not winning, well, we need to call it out. AJ need to go out there and score a little bit when we this close.
Hell,
I think Trae played better.
We can score 150, and them some bitches gonna score 152.
I thought Trae played better. I like he had a bunch of people in double figures. I don't know who told them Bam won their daddy tonight, but actually played against Bam by the Bayou today.
Shit, he hit us for 30 and 10 the other night.
Oh, here comes.
I mean, what was it tonight? They played better against him tonight. So
yeah, they did better. They did better, man.
So I mean, you know, they always trick it off in the fourth quarter, starting in the third quarter. So I was like, here they go again. So you know, it was same old, same old.
Hey, what's good, fuck Miami? What's popping?
Yo, what's good, man? I'll be real. I'm not even upset about this loss.
Why not? Talk to me.
It's almost like I'm expecting it. So it's you know, I know that this is going to be a tough. I mean, of course, you're not gonna get the calls. Miami plays physical. We're not a physical team. We're not a disciplined team. Discipline takes time, and I don't think that Quinn has been here long enough to really establish that and to get it all together. I thought John played well in the first half. I thought the ball movement in the first quarter was what I was hoping would continue. But again, we went back to old habits starting in the third. And in the fourth quarter, we just reversed back to chucking it. And, you know, not doing the crisp ball movements, not doing the not going through the pick and roll process that we were doing in the first quarter that got us that lead. And it's consistent, and I hope Quinn notices the consistency of that and the pattern of that. I would hope that he would sit him aside and say, yo, man, let's go back to what got us the lead, or at least adjust that process so that we can start getting the ball swinging again instead of just resting. I don't think Capella had a shot.
Let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. You don't think Quinn tells him that? I mean, and I'm only saying this just to prove. We heard Nate in the huddle tell him play defense, and they don't play it. So you don't think Quinn was like, hey, man, let's get back to what we had going on in the first half, you know?
I think Quinn does, and I think every coach does, but it's about implementing the process. And I think he observes a lot of things, or he's observing stuff at this moment. As we know, as we saw from the first game to this game, we had a whole different plan.
Right.
We attacked from the start of the quarter. I mean, I think JC finished with 17 points off 7 for 10 shooting. And it's like that's the efficiency that we should have seen in the second half. Of course, JC had foul trouble, but he wasn't even back in there because we started going back and reverting back to that whole ISO ball again, or that one shot, quick shot movement, and not using the pick and roll process that we were doing and feeding the paint. I don't think Capella even touched the ball in the fourth. I don't think Capella shot a ball in the paint in the fourth at all. And a part of this, of course, Miami's defense tightened up and making adjustments, but we didn't adjust off that adjustment as far as going back to the pick and roll and doing the process that got us that lead in the first place. And I'm guarantee you're going to hear Quinn talk about that, about having patience, about being disciplined with basketball. And that comes with the leadership, man. And I mean, people say I'm hard on Trae.
I ain't heard you say nothing. I ain't heard you say nothing about our defense, though.
Okay, going to defense, we already know we're not strong defensively. But I thought Trae played well defensively. I thought Trae was rotating the ball. He got some steals. Ultimately, again, we lack discipline. And we have a new guy on the team. They got cooked for some. Every time it seemed like uh, what's his name got the ball and he saw Bay was on him, he just said straight to the hole, and that was automatic. And if Bay was on the perimeter, they'd swing the ball. Miami plays smart. They've been doing it for a while. They know how to make the adjustment. They know this guy is weak on defense, so let's punish this motherfucker. They see Bay out there, we're gonna shoot. They see Trae, they're gonna shoot.
Hell, they see Dre.
They're gonna shoot.
Well, they see Dre, they gonna shoot. They shot 56% from 3, and we shot 9 of 29.
Hey, but I ain't never heard Mike mad tonight.
Yeah,
he is. But I mean, Dre,
56% from 3.
You know who played well defensively?
Damn, I ain't never heard Mike fired up.
I watched JJ plays good defense. And I think that's why he's getting extended minutes because he rebounds and he plays defense, interior defense and exterior defense, perimeter defense. It's just he got in foul trouble. Same with John. That team plays a very physical, disciplined style of hoops. They train the refs to understand that. They get the calls. We have not established that kind of physical presence. We play a very finesse style of play, and the refs don't buy that. When John or when Dre comes and tries to be physical, it's an offensive foul. When they come down and bow over our guys, it's an and one. We have not established that throughout the league. We haven't established that with the refs. We haven't been disciplined enough. It's going to take time to do that. 20 games is not going to be enough. I mean, I think we got 17 left to establish that type of identity, and we haven't. And he's gonna have to really hammer that in over the summer. I think this is a good time for him to learn about the bad habits and make adjustments to break them. Hopefully that happens. I'm one of the optimists. I think we have enough talent on the team to be a winner. I just don't think we come together and gel very well, and I don't think we play very smart. So that's my take on it. Hopefully we'll get better defensively. I think hopefully Bay can be tighter on the perimeter defense. I'm hoping. I already think Bay is an upgrade over Herter and Cam, and they're the same fucking age. Offensively, now we just got to get the defense up to where we need, to where we can have this cohesive unit for the second unit and as starters.
All right. What's good, Jordan? What's your thoughts on the game tonight, man? Then you next, Kim. Then we open the forum up.
Hey guys, been a while. Hope everybody's doing well.
Hell no.
I got two.
Jordan, hey, Jordan is a Raptors fan. He just gives us the outside fans' opinion. That's what we
right. But I've watched enough. Yeah. But I've watched enough Hawk games this season to learn my lesson with this team. So when I saw them go up in the first quarter and they were kicking some ass, I saw that the line on FanDuel on the live bet was the plus 450 for the Heat to win, and I said, well, let me just put 20 on that. So I won 80 something bucks off of that tonight. So I'm feeling pretty good. I just knew what was coming, to be honest. So but my biggest gripe tonight isn't like I just want to point this out. When we were up in here talking about the Hawks and all they're losing before Nate was fired, there was consistent guys up in here who I don't see here right now who are saying, which is ironic, who are saying, they need a coach that can motivate them. Remember all this bullshit about motivation and all this shit about we need a coach who can come up in here. I'm talking about everybody, bro. They were up in here. They were up in here,
man.
Yeah, we need a coach. We need a coach up in here who will motivate the guys. And he's like, Quinn is that man. Boy, Quinn is 1-3 in 4 games, y'all. And this team looks the same. Sorry. So I guess that motivation was just bullshit. That's the part that's tricking me off. The whole time when I'm watching this team play towards the third and fourth quarter, I just have Matt's voice in my ear. It's motivation. And I'm like, all right, Matt. Well, You know, how does the result look? So I don't know, man. It's getting frustrating to watch because, yeah, I may be a Raptors fan, but I've been on here saying, and it's true, like I want this team to succeed too, because I'm having fun coming up on here and talking to the crew. So, but I will say this: the only positive that I saw was, first of all, again, you alluded to it earlier, Damon, which was hilarious, is John Collins played well and we still lost. So
they don't have a power forward. Of course, he played well.
Well, I mean, we say of course, but he didn't play well the other night, Mike.
They
right?
don't have a power forward. Does Miami have a power forward?
Well, I think I don't. It depends who's in.
Do they have a fucking center?
Kevin Love.
Does Miami have a center?
I mean, damn.
It's just Bam. Yeah, it's just Bam, and it depends where they play him. They can play him at the 4, which they do, or they can play him at the 5, which they do.
Bam is a huge guy, man. This is a different league. You don't necessarily need the Miami plays a way in which they interchange. It's particularly defense. They do a lot of switching. They do a lot of rotational sets. It's not the traditional way of which, one.
Yeah. And Bam is 6'9", 50. He bigger than
like the Miami suck. Miami suck. We just
thank you, Mike.
Man.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, 2 things before I pass it on to my boy Kim.
PTSD.
The number one is, like you guys were saying, like as like Juan was saying, man, this is a vulnerable Miami team who coming in to playing the Hawks were playing like ass, man. And these are games that if you're not motivated as a Hawks player to come into these games and blow it up, then what are you doing? Because we're so far into the season and these guys are right in front of you. They're in your grasp. And to come, you know what I mean? And to come in here 2 games in a row and just play like you don't give a fuck. It's just stupid. But the other thing is, to that point, though, this is one of the only teams in the NBA where you can argue that the Hawks have taller players. Like how many nights can we come in here saying that we are the taller or bigger team? You know what I mean? And not to say we are, but it's definitely an argument to be had. You know what I mean? This is a team that you can, if you play your style of basketball, you can control the game. And they didn't show that in either one of these 2 games, man. And I mean, the other night we were hearing, okay, well, they're on a back-to-back with big travel, so I get all of that. And some people were harsher than others, but the bottom line was, like, tonight there's no excuses. You had a day of rest and you're already there. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'll pass it on to Kim with that.
What's good, Kim? Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on the game, my guy?
I ain't know what to think, man. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, man.
Hell no.
Hey, Demond, that was me in the chat, the Twitter, man. I was like, DeAndre a fucking bum, man.
Hey, that shit was hilarious.
Bro. All right, man. But I like Mike be saying, the Black Mike be saying, like, Miami, they just play like basic basketball, man. Like, we don't, man, look, man, there's so many variables to this, bro. We're a pretty team, you know. We don't like to get dirty. Miami, they're the polar opposite, you know what I'm saying? They're not pretty, ugly offense. And I remember that time, I remember John said some, the Bobby, you know, bouncing, bro. I could have sworn like 2 times. I remember when Caleb Martin was running baseline, the ball bounced right to him. This was a pivotal time too. I don't know, it was in the 4th quarter. Pivotal. The ball, Caleb Martin running baseline, somebody shot it, bounced right into his hand, and then somebody else shot it, and it bounced half court to Jimmy, and then they hit a 3. It's like, bro, with Miami, bro, I don't know, like, it's something with Miami, like, we just can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't seem to, like, get over that ledge with them, man. It's like they just got it on us. I don't know what it is, man. Some voodoo or something, man. But
shit, the same thing Charlotte got.
Yeah.
It's just physicality, man. It's like it's similar to how we play against Toronto. It's definitely about how we play against the Celtics. When you play teams that have these similar non-traditional styles of players that hustle, that have length, we don't adjust well to those switches. We don't adjust well to how they blitz Trae. When Trae gets blitzed, he doesn't give the ball up. He tries to dribble out of it and back out of it. He consistently does that shit, which drives me crazy.
Yeah, like I don't get it, man. It's like every time we play Miami, man, it's like they get the best of us, and like I'm always, it's the, you know, you can say the coach, this and that, man. My thing is, it's DeAndre Hunter, man. Like, I blame him and anybody, man. That nigga is a bum, bro. Like, that nigga is trash. He can't guard shit.
I can't blame one guy.
He is, bro. I'm blaming that nigga, man. Like,
well, in fairness, like we should give respect to DeJounte for that steal and bucket at the end, but bro, before that, what the fuck was that layup?
Bro,
Got to his spot and just airballs the layup.
Who you talking about?
Man.
You talking about DeAndre, right?
Yes, DeJounte, bro.
He's stiff, man.
It's like every time I get on this call, you get somebody calling somebody a trash. I think what's the guy called DeJounte mid star.
Dim star.
He calls him a dim
He need
star.
to come on here and take up that boy Queen. Where he at?
Yeah, DeAndre Hunter, man. Once we upgrade to 3 guard, I say put Bay in there. I like Bay better than Hunter, honestly. He younger, not injury prone.
No.
Hey, not a good
Hey, Jamon. Tell me what all defensive team that DeAndre Hunter's made.
Mike is here.
Didn't I tell y'all that?
Which one did he make?
DeAndre Hunter is trash.
When I said it months ago, people called me a hater. I said DeAndre Hunter, okay, his defense, he overrated as an on-ball defender. He ain't no
He's stiff.
So I don't understand.
Listen, both them boys flat, man. Just wait till we get to like a training camp and all that type stuff. All Quinn ain't gonna do, he gonna figure out which one to replace, Dre or JC. Or basically both of them or whatever.
Yeah, one of them $100 million's got to go.
You got to get a for sure defender, a very for sure defender. Though,
right
but
now,
like with Sadiq,
but I'm
you
gonna
got your
right
3
now,
offensive guys.
The only way you gonna move Collins is you're gonna have to lose the trade. I'm telling you, they're not gonna give you nothing.
There's no real
Collins,
reason,
man, because of that contract, bro.
Collins runs our defense. He's like our defensive coach.
They don't want to eat. Nobody want to eat that. They don't want to pay that money, man. I mean, Trey Hunter. So why and you know what? This another time the organization, whoever is making these deals, they have no idea what they're doing. Trey Hunter, he should be playing out his whole rookie contract. Why would you sign him early? What has he shown us for them to sign him early? That's the same shit, man. These dudes be fucking up these contracts, okay? Bruh, come on, man.
And like, you know what don't make sense?
You gonna move Trae Hunter? If we don't think he worth $100 million, you think another team think he worth $100 million?
Well, maybe they buying into that shit, you know.
Bro, we don't got no picks. We got this year pick, and then I think the next 3 gone.
We got a pick from Sacramento, I think. Yeah, we got a pick back.
Yeah, we have our pick. We got our pick this year. In
we
the
got a pick
season,
in 2 years. We got a pick in
Fellas,
2 years.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. The only way this team gonna make any moves is gonna have to come internal, man. Jalen Johnson, AJ Griffin, bro, they gonna have to make something shake, bro, for real.
It's called development.
Because it might Quinn might be a dim coach.
I'll say this. I'm gonna disagree a little bit because I gotta give Quinn Snyder a little bit of rope. It's 4 games. He came in at the end of the season. He saw something in the team. I don't know what the hell he saw because I ain't see it. I ain't
that damn Kool-Aid.
All right. But Quinn Snyder, when he was with Utah, historically had a top 10 defense of a team. And it was in the top 2. I don't see the Hawks keeping everybody this offseason, just like Mike said.
Get DeAndre ass up out of there.
DeAndre Hunter, somebody gone, bro.
Somebody
The
gone.
only person gone is Bogey. I don't see
somebody's ass is gone or I'm gone.
But bro, if players got to get moved, to me, it sounds like this been a player issue the whole time. Then,
that's right.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yep.
So it sounds like the reason this team is playing below expectations because nobody in here thought we would be a 500, below 500 team right now.
Bunch of busters.
And Damon, Kevin Huerter just hit a 3, but Kevin Huerter just hit a half-court shot 3, man. We shouldn't have got rid of Huerter, bro.
Because the owner trying to save money, man. And then he gonna go on the radio line his ass off. It want a money move. Then what the fuck was it for then, Tony Wrestler? Why you get rid of Kevin Huerter?
We're just a dumb city, bro.
They told him to, so they said,
yeah, maybe the Falcons might be all right coming up.
I'm not swimming in this negativity today. I do think that we have talent. I think that I think that some system should be put in place. more importantly, I've seen some things that I think are improved. I think Trae's defense has improved.
It
His
has.
shot is not falling. I think Murray has been a great addition. I do like the addition of Bay, although I think his defense needs to increase. I think John has been our best defender all year. He's actually been our defensive anchor in some ways, as he calls the defense on the end. He's been the most vocal. He does a lot of intangible shit.
That's Clint.
Hey, you gonna have to address that, Hunter. I ain't gonna let you go off like that.
Well, Hunter, I just think sometimes that Hunter's been in a vulnerable spot. You know what I'm saying? He's having to play against the best offensive person on the team consistently. He has to make up ground. Historically speaking, I don't know if they keep doing it for a reason. So apparently, doing the evaluations and the film, they seeing something that Hunter's doing that makes him fit, or else they wouldn't keep him.
But Miami, Hunter, he's getting burnt on the offensive end. I mean, yeah, he's getting burnt defensively, and he ain't doing shit on offense.
I mean, I think Hunter's finished with 17 tonight.
Hunter regressed. No, I'm just saying, yeah, Hunter's regressed, man, as far as his defense goes, man.
Trash.
Like, that definitely need to be his number one thing, because, I mean, I can't even say he guard the number one offensive person like every night or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because DJ is on people plenty of times, especially in the league. It's like, more of a even more perimeter point of attack type thing. DJ is getting attacked and fighting screens just as much as this and that. And you seen DJ flash at least with late game steals that lead to either ultimately a win. I mean, he got one tonight being active. Like, Dre, give us something, my boy. Like, you ain't doing nothing at all.
Y'all look at those highlights, because I just did. And you watch how many times that Oladipo and Martin scored on DeAndre.
And Jimmy Butler.
Like, who
they worked DeAndre over.
Jimmy was doing Hunter tonight. I thought when they, especially on the back-to-back threes in the fourth quarter with Martin and Tyler Hero, soon as they called that pick on Hunter, I said he's gonna kick it a wide open three. He did it to Hero, he did it to Martin.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest, man. He's our best defensive wing, and so that's why he's out.
I may cry on that.
That's just the bottom line. He's our best defensive wing. And we got rid of Herter, and we got rid of Cam, who could had the length to guard certain people at a time, and we just don't have that right now. Bay is weak defensively. He probably can improve during the summer with a good coach, because I don't think he had. I don't know what they were doing in Detroit. I have no idea, because he was a good defensive player when he was at Villanova. So I don't know what happened.
He has a good build to be a good defensive player.
I don't know what happened to Hunter. Hunter was a damn near. He was defensive player of the year in the ACC. So it's like they got the tools. So I just thinking maybe something is going off.
PTSD.
They, maybe they tired.
Too many leads, man. We've blown too many leads.
It doesn't make sense, because Trae's defense has increased. We can't even, go at Trae the same way on defense, because he's actually improved.
I'll agree with that.
Now I don't understand why, as Trae's improved, now Hunter and now our defense on the wings is so trash now. But I thought Jalen played good defense on the wing. He did get a foul, which I thought was kind of a bullshit foul. I thought Jalen played good defense on the wing. He actually was matched up against what's the white boy name?
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero. That's impressive to me for a power forward to play that well on the perimeter. And so I think there is some level of, hopefully during the summer, better competition. Some jobs are up, things of that nature, development. Because to be honest with you, as we see, Jalen just needs time, and he needs to work on his shot. He needs time on the court to get it all together. And I think he could be a really big asset for this team in the future. Same as AJ. AJ got size, AJ got length. He's got a shot. I just think he's a rookie. He hit the rookie roll, and he hasn't, has to adjust to that. So I do think that there's talent here. I think we just need to develop. We're still a very young team. I think we're like sixth youngest team, and that's with Bogey and Capella. So we need.
Let me speak on that. Let me speak on that for a second, because that is something to me that doesn't make sense. And anybody feel free to chime in. If you guys have any disagreements. My thing is, why are we the 6th youngest basketball team when we're giving up all those assets in first-round picks for a DeJounte Murray? You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. Because you need veterans to go on a run in this league. You need people who are voices in that locker room. You need people who know the game of basketball, and we don't got those guys in here, right?
No, we
So
don't.
my thing is, why would we give up all of our first-round assets? When we don't have a lineup that we're comfortable with of going for a deep playoff run. Do you know what I'm saying? It'd be different. Like if you had a better culture here, you had those better guys, even just knowledgeable veterans of the game of basketball in this club that we can rely on from now and going forward, right? But we gave up 3 first, near enough, and a pick swap for a guy who was. And the other thing is, we gave up a lot of assets for him. I honestly feel like our front office here was clueless in the sense that this guy was a first option on that team, and he was always getting the ball every possession on the floor, and that is why his stats were as suffice as they were. You know what I mean? Like, you got to consider that, right? He wasn't going to get. He was never going to get that many touches here in Atlanta that he did there in San Antonio. Right, and the other thing is, I want to point out, like,
very efficient. He's averaging 21 points.
You're right, but when you give up 3 first, my guy, and you give up a pick swap, you don't want somebody who is because on some nights he's not as he's not as consistent as you would like a star to be. That's why they call him the dim star, right? But the thing is, like,
I don't call him that.
I agree. I like.
I mean,
and I'm not saying I don't like DeJounte. I'm not saying I don't like DeJounte. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, man, he has off nights too. I mean, look what
everybody
Minnesota did for Gobert. They gave him the kitchen sink for that dude, and he's
right.
He really been
no, I got you, and I see where you're coming from. But the difference is, if you like, I feel like one of the biggest needs on this team is 3-point shooting, and DeJounte Murray is not a guard who offers you that in plentiful. Donovan Mitchell is. And I think that's where the game is today. That's why you can feel comfortable giving that amount of like draft capital up for a guy like Donovan Mitchell. DeJounte Murray, he's a great mid-range shooter, but like we can tell that this backcourt right now cannot shoot a fucking penny in the water fountain, like it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really disappointed. I'm disappointed in Trae shooting from the 3. He still. I remember when he was struggling at the early part of the season, people were saying, "Oh, it's early," but he's still struggling, and it's almost the season's over, and he is not Steph Curry. So that whole take that out. Right now,
he's not even close to the league average.
He's not even Seth Curry, goddamn.
Yeah, he's not even.
He's a mix theory, bro.
He damn well ain't Dale Curry.
he's a McFlurry for McDonald's, bro. That's what he is. He ain't nothing, dude.
Like he's still jacking him up, like he's still like sharp shooting out there, but he's regressed big time in his scoring and his efficiency numbers. This might be his worst year efficient wise since his rookie year.
But I mean, it shows how great bro is. Like, he having an off year, but he still got like 26 and 10. I'm a Trae Young fan. Besides Derrick Rose, Trae Young my favorite player. But I feel what y'all mean. Like, I definitely agree.
I mean, if you're shooting 27 shots, let me see.
Bro, he can't shoot, dog.
He can't. His mid-range cold, but
Trae Young is a volume shooter. Look at the numbers to tell you that, man.
Yeah, he's really having a bad year shooting.
The numbers to tell you that, and I think a lot of it stems from his bad 3-point shooting. It took him, let's see, because he's been shooting bad from 3 all season. It seemed like it took him almost until December, January to finally start. Because remember, at one point he was putting up. It felt like he was putting about 6 or 7 up a game.
He was shooting 23% by December.
And then it's like it clicked. Like, you know what? Maybe I need to chill on shooting all these threes. And I think that's hurt his field goal percentage. Okay. And then let's admit, some of them threes is so stupid. Them damn side for no reason threes.
Half court when we're losing. Why?
And I'm just like,
why?
Just like, you know what?
2 seconds in the shot clock.
He did one tonight, man. He did one tonight when we had fell behind. He did. I was like, what are we do? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he cannot shoot this year, man. And that's what sucks because he takes the most shots.
He takes the most shots by far.
I wonder if his shoulder still bothering him.
I don't know. I'd be wondering if John's finger still bothering him. His 3-point shot that went to hell.
Listen, John is all mental, man. His mental bothering him. Hell.
But something else is bothering him too. And I forgot about this. Chris Gent is now with the Lakers, and he's the guy that taught John Collins how to shoot threes. He was basically the shooting coach on the team, and now that he's gone, maybe that's affected the team shooting overall because he was a shooting coach for them. So not to mention that these injuries that they compiled.
Well, hell,
Kyle Korver need to bring his ass out the front office and help.
Shoot threes.
Well, I mean, they got to do it this summer. So the coaching staff is going to change.
Say that fair enough.
But they definitely need to go back and start helping. I think that's why Kyle and Landry have really emphasized development because I think that
it sounds like you're trying to call the rest of the season a wash.
It is. The season is done. The season
is done.
So we a playing team or what, bro?
We are playing team. It's a playing team that might not make the playoffs. This is our observation point from this point.
If we see the Heat, yeah. So we see the Heat liking to do or die. Yeah, I think it's over with, man.
It's over with.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like at this point, if the playing started now, I have zero confidence in this team winning the first game, bro.
Me neither. I don't think we'll win. I think
zero.
I think Trae.
You think we can beat whoever win 9 and 10?
Nope.
Well, we'll get up 15.
We can beat the Wizards. We can beat the Wizards now. Come on.
No, we can't. You just lost to the Wizards.
Did you see what they did?
It depends where the game is, bro. Are we playing in Atlanta or playing in?
I don't know what it is.
That don't even matter.
We'll get up 15 and lose.
Bro, it's it's crazy, man. It's like night. That first quarter is like night, and that first quarter
exactly
to the third quarter is like day and night. Like, I'm like, what are we
come
doing?
out waiting for something wrong to happen.
I knew that he was gonna come back. I'm just frustrated that we keep going through these patterns. Like we have, even Dominique said, we have the advantage in the paint. We just go completely away from that shit in the second half. And it blows my mind that Capella didn't even shoot a shot in the fourth quarter.
Because that's how we dominated them in the first quarter. The first 17 points, we was killing in the paint.
We just stopped going and just became a jump shooting team all over again. And again, and in some ways, I mean, people keep saying I hate on Trae. The leader has to do that, man. The leader has to say, yo, I'm deferring and I'm feeding. And I'm going to get 20 assists by feeding Capella, feeding John, and getting these guys in the paint. And I'm gonna get 18 up and get 15 assists. And that's how we're going to eat tonight.
He's not the leader, though.
Who is?
Nobody.
And we can't have one. Yeah. I mean, Murray is.
Nope, nobody. Not even close. Nobody.
Collins. I mean, every time I see the Hawks, they bring Collins out, and I'm like, why y'all keep trying to trade this nigga if he's a spokesperson? What is going on? Every time, I mean, every community event he's there. So it's like, what is this? What is this? You know, like, you don't want him here. Why is he always in everything?
The Atlanta Hawks, man, they just self-sabotage, man. That's all it is, bro. Like we a very self-sabotaging organization.
Again, I'm optimistic that they're going to clean this up. I do believe Wrestler wants to win at any cost. I think that he just didn't see this team being a team that he wants to spend $20, $34, $40 million extra on if we're not going to win a title. And
I can agree with that.
I think the only teams that are like really over that luxury tax are teams that are in the title searching hunt area. And we're not there yet, so
we ain't winning no championship.
So he's like, I'm not gonna go over the tax for that goddamn Kevin Huerter.
Where the hell is the analyst and Matt at? Where the hell they at?
This is a depressing ass show, man. Everybody said White Mike was over there stressing. I can't even see Black Mike, man. Foot, he not even paying attention. Pharaoh,
Man,
not
I'm
paying,
just
man.
It's
And
depressing
this is a
because it's
depressing
the
ass show,
same
man.
old. It's the same old, same
I
old.
want to have some fight. I want to have some
Because
fight.
they get you hype in the first quarter, at first half, really, and then they get rid of.
Just blows you away. Like, dude, are you serious right now? You're gonna just trick the game all the way.
Trick it all the way up. Hey, you know what's funny, Pharaoh, bro? I woke up like with 2 minutes to go in the first. I seen we would win. I was like, oh shit, we finna lose.
I walked in the house and I think they was like up. I think that's when they was up by 15 when I first turned on the game.
Who
So I
else
said,
got
okay,
mad?
they doing them.
Who else got mad? Hey, Demond, who else got mad when Dre hit that damn worthless 3 at the end of the damn ball game after missing 3 of them motherfuckers?
Oh,
well, I thought to myself,
he shouldn't even took that shot.
I thought it was a good shot. I thought it was a good play. That's what I thought to myself. I was like, well, maybe somebody was like, y'all see that play that Quinn drew up? I thought it was a good play. It was a real good play. So that gave me some hope for the future.
Who our next game is? Who's the next guy?
Wizards.
We
got Wizards.
Right?
I think it's a home and home. We playing back to back.
So Bradley Beal gonna cook us some more. Gonna cook. Bill.
KP back? Is he? Is Porzingis back?
I think so.
We're gonna put Hunter on Bill this time.
He cooked.
Wasn't he on that last time?
No,
he ran away from that shit.
Oh,
Murray was cooked. Bill cooked Murray like it was. Bad.
Oh yeah, that was Murray.
Tell him, Demond, that's all NBA, baby.
Bro. I mean, I told people, man, I said, listen, DeJounte Murray ain't no all NBA defender. What you thought was gonna happen when you get an all NBA, bro? People forgot Bill led the league in scoring. He is a bucket.
Yeah.
Are we surprised? Let's be honest. Are you surprised he went for 35? And then I'm like, who else was you gonna put on him? Who? Hunter ain't no all NBA defender, dog.
Yeah, he was cooking. He cooked. It was ridiculous. He cooked the whole game. He wasn't
That's the difference of an all NBA player, a former league, led the league in scoring, man. That dude is a real bucket, man. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't surprised.
I thought we played poorly that game. Just
now letting Kyle Kuzma get buckets.
Yeah, we let a lot of bullshit was a
problem.
Scores on us.
We let Caleb Martin go off.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
How many times that damn backdoor was there and he just kept it? I think they fed at least 8 points off that backdoor.
We done, man. We done.
Y'all remember we
played dumb.
That's a question for everybody.
We played dumb. The roster's flawed and we played dumb.
It's kind of random, but going into next season though, a backup point guard. Will y'all want y'all take Chris Dunn back?
No, I say go after Spencer Dunn.
I say try to get White back. Fuck shit.
Yeah, right.
I say go steal Alvarado from New Orleans.
Yeah, he got.
Hell, ain't nobody gonna come here because DeJounte gonna play backup point.
He got like
maybe Chris Dunn is gonna be super easy. I feel like it should be
instead of a go get a backup point. Why don't we move Deshaun? Fuck his nigga name.
He demanding that damn garage, man.
Move DeJounte to point guard and then go get a real big size 2 guard.
Demond, are you alluding to trading Trey, bro?
That's what he said.
Hey, move DJ to the 1 and trade Trey for Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I know people. I would do that.
Y'all wouldn't at least think about it.
I would do that.
I need more.
If we can get Ant for Trey, I would do it.
Yeah,
I need Ant like in a picture.
Hell no, they ain't giving you Ant. Hell no.
I would do everything to call the Oklahoma City Thunder and say, hey, y'all want y'all boy back.
Who, SGA?
Yep. Y'all want y'all boy back. Give us that guy.
They not doing that.
Hey, I mean, listen,
hometown hero.
I mean, I want to win with Trae Young, man, but I mean, bruh, if he is not what I realized this year, if he is not shooting elite numbers like he did last year, I think
Yeah, he got to shoot. He's
he was
worthless out there.
48 from the field. I want to say he was like 38, 39 from three last year. That's pretty elite. If he not shooting that good, bro.
If I was Quinn, I'm like, listen, don't be shooting on half court shots unless you shoot over 40% from three. If you can't get over 40, then stop shooting them shits. And that's bottom line. You shooting 32% and still jacking up half court shots. That's fucking stupid to me. Just if you can't hit these shots here at over 40% clip, then we can move the ball back forward hour. But until then, don't be jacking up dumb shots.
Now, don't get me wrong. Trae has some nice moves. Like he faked the three, went inside, shot the mid. It missed, but it was a good shot. I mean, then it was one because I remember Dominique was like, he thought Trae should have took that shot.
Yeah, I saw that when he said that set shot.
Yeah,
he's and it's in his head, but I don't care. He's never shot over 40%.
No.
And so from three. So until you start doing that shit, I have no reason to see you jacking up 40 footers.
Matter of fact, I thought I read it that he actually shot higher from them logo threes than he did from the regular 3-point line. I read that somewhere. I got to look that up again.
Maybe this year, but not in the past. The past, his set shot was a much higher percentage shot
I forgot.
than his off the ball shots. But yeah, I would take SGA right now and have SGA and Jajante work it out and like, yo, y'all can have y'all boy back, but that's not happening. You just got to keep working around it.
I would love to win with Trae Young, man, but man, I don't see it happening, man. I don't see it happening. I wish he could grow to like 6'5". Shit.
First thing I want the nigga to, excuse me, sorry, my friends. I want him to stay in Atlanta and start trying to go to Oklahoma City and California during the offseason. I want to stay in Atlanta, build, work on your shot, work on your team, and being a good teammate and having a rapport outside and inside with your team, and be a fucking leader. Take over leadership of this team. Don't keep bouncing out to Oklahoma City. Don't keep bouncing out to LA to work on your game solo. Work as your team, become a leader, and show us that you want to lead the Hawks. You want to be the leader of the team.
Maybe he don't.
Hell, I don't even see that dude do interviews on the radio. He just bounces out. He's like he's aloof. And I think that's one of the reasons why, you know, the players in the league don't really fuck with him like that, because they just think that he doesn't connect well with them.
And I told people that. I said that's why I'm not a fan of players. Because to them, as they should think, it's just a business. They're not a fan of the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm never a fan of no man. I mean, I appreciate.
You can't be the fan of the players, man, because the players don't have and they shouldn't have no loyalty to no organization.
No, hell no, I'm about my check, bro.
You feel me? But but I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is what I really think. Trae Young, to me, he doesn't. To me, he want to be great, but he don't want to put in the work. What I realized when you go watch like interviews with Kobe, interviews with Jordan, with like the people you could consider like the GOAT. Matter of fact, you can look at anybody who you consider the top of their profession, bro. Their priorities is different. Their priority is that game or that business. Then it's their family. They'll tell you that. Like I remember watching Kobe. That's what Kobe said. He said Vanessa understood what his priority was. You know who else said that? Even Skip Bayless said that his wife Ernestine know that she comes second because they want to be at the top of their game. They want to be in a great category. You know, maybe we got Trae. Maybe
I just thought about
maybe Trae is just a star, man. Maybe he
is just a star right now. The whole
I was thinking that
too fast. He gotta want it, and he gotta want it with his teammates. He gotta want to work. He gotta want to become a leader, and he gotta want to take things over. Just jacking up shots and being the one that shoots the most is the leader. Today was a good opportunity for him to show that. He was doing it well in the first half, the first quarter particularly, and then he just went back to that bullshit.
Let me ask y'all this. Can Trae be part of a big three on a championship team?
Yes.
Yeah, not as
Yes.
the number
Yeah.
one though.
Yeah, he can. I think he can be a number one.
No, he can be a number one.
Okay, who are you gonna get two other big to go with? Who they gonna put with him?
I don't know, but that's what we need.
He could be number one. We could run it like how Golden State run it. We could run it like how I don't know.
I'm just trying to think of the other two people who wouldn't be one above him.
I mean, scoring isn't necessarily the only method you can be a leader. I think Chris Paul is a leader, and he's not the leading scorer of the Suns. So you can do it if Trae wants. Trae could be the ultimate playmaker. And to me, that's where he should rely on the most, is being the ultimate playmaker. He says his idol was Steve Nash, didn't play like it.
But not until we get some other dudes that are going to be able to put the ball in the basket consistently. That's our problem.
Well, again, is that a function of how we are playing style? Because we were doing pretty well with Capella, who can't shoot for shit in the first half.
Well, he's not he wasn't brought in to shoot, right?
But he still scores in the paint.
Yeah,
so,
he won, but exactly that's a bonus, right? These other two wing guys, they need to produce.
I mean, Bay was doing well today. I think Big shot I think John shot 70% today.
Yep, 7 for 10.
But it's not consistent. That's the problem. That's why
it's not consistent because he's not getting the ball enough.
Well, no. John touches the ball 40 plus times a night.
He's not shooting that.
He's not shooting it though.
He's not shooting the damn ball. That's it. He won't shoot because he has no moves. He can't come. He don't put the ball on the floor very well. Can't dribble.
I mean, do you really need moves as a power forward?
You need to get to a basket or something.
I think his mid range is very sweet.
Well, yes, but again, he's not a consistent scorer, right? He don't have many ways to score. He don't have his bag is empty.
I don't want to say all that.
Shit.
Yeah, he has a very good repertoire of for a big man. You can score at all three levels. You can do some level in the mid post. You can do some level in the post, particularly if it's a good matchup. Now, if someone has length on him, he's gonna struggle. If someone has speed on him, he's gonna struggle.
He struggled with smaller dudes all the time.
Well, did he struggle today?
Huh?
Did he struggle
again?
Today?
It's not consistent.
But are you consistently giving him the ball?
He touched the ball 40 plus
you keep
times.
Saying he touched the ball is touching the ball in a position for him to score.
Yes, and he had
so.
Hold on. He has.
I don't think so.
He hold on the ball to 1.6 seconds a touch.
I don't think
he give it up.
He's in a shooting position all the time to score.
If you touch the ball, you have a opportunity to score. That's how I look at it.
So Foot, who you gonna put there in Collins' place then?
I don't know. I don't know about anybody on the team that's ready to take over.
I mean,
well, even DJ say they need to get JC more involved. So I mean, he see it.
That's my opinion. I think JC needs to get. I think the offense needs to flow through him more, particularly in the mid post because he's so good at it. If we just don't do it,
he have to have that mindset. We have a low IQ team. He got to have the mindset to want to score in that area, right? He too damn long to not be able to get what he wants, right? He's just not aggressive. What he started off tonight being aggressive, right?
Well, he didn't get in the game. If he got in foul trouble, then they just went away from him.
I understand, but he needs to play aggressive at all times. He needs to look to score, not look to.
I still think John need to improve his ball handling.
Yeah, he can't handle the rock. That's my whole point.
He has short arms. His length isn't really good.
If he don't, I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is just my opinion. If he don't come back with a better three ball or some better ball handling,
his three got to return.
His job.
His three has to return. Right. He has to get his three back.
I'm gonna tell you that right now, because Sadiq Bey, I'm telling you.
Okay, but if Bogey leave, who taking base spot off the? Who gonna take base spot off the bench then?
I think Bay is a 2-3.
Yeah.
If who leave now?
When Bogey leave, who's gonna be the scorer?
AJ.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotta
could be
get it on
AJ.
AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't playing right now, so yeah.
Bay first off the bench, then AJ is the second off the bench and as a wing.
Yep. Could be AJ.
They ain't gonna be no two, not with DJ here.
DJ will be he'll back up DJ.
So then
DJ
he'd be the
back up.
third person off the
AJ
bench.
is more of a 3
He'll be a
than
2-3. I think
a
AJ is more of a
2.
2 than
I
a
don't
3.
know if I would run him at the 2 though, because his ball handling skill ain't all that either.
I mean,
So I'm gonna ask you this: what can we do now to win some of these games?
observe.
Nothing. What I told y'all a couple weeks ago,
Observe.
I have no expectations.
They not winning shit this year, bro. And we already knew that, but they not even gonna be like they're gonna be stumbling and bumbling in the playoffs. It's gonna be an adjustment period for Quinn just to even see. He don't have a staff, he don't have nothing. He's going off the whim. So no, it's not gonna be worth the shit right now. He's just gonna play in the strings.
I truly believe this team gonna change in the offseason.
I don't see a huge change. It's you gotta have two to tango. And like, Demond was saying, anybody that's going to Taste Collins not going to give us back the same equal value. So why are we going to lose something and then get?
I mean, it might be more than Collins. Who knows? But again, we've been running with this same core for how long now?
Let me tell you what we messed up at, man. Let me tell you what we messed up at. Whoever okayed that DeJounte trade, they fucked us. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
The whole front office wanted it. So them
except Slink,
whoever okayed that trade,
the owner.
Because listen, let's keep it a buck. For what we gave up, he not living up to the billing. And I like DeJounte, but I'm just comparing what we gave up to get him and what his impact has been to the team as far as wins. Okay.
Correct.
Team ain't improved. Now, another way we messed up. That's a move you make. Say DeJounte was a better player, right? That's a move you make when you like, hey, we one piece away from making the title run. You don't trade all that type of assets for DeJounte Murray and then gonna come back to me and say we still need to develop players. That's backwards. You done developing when you make a move when you trade that many assets for a player. So as a fan, when I see them, hey, we traded for DeJounte, in my head, I'm thinking, and I know y'all was thinking the same thing. Oh, the front office trying to win now.
I was thinking we'd be a top 4 team. I didn't think we'd win the title, but I thought we'd be a top 4 team.
And now, bro, we
worse than last year. Think about that
just
for me.
kept our same.
We worse than last year.
I'm gonna tell you, I blame all this shit. I blame all this shit on Tony Wrestler, dog. This dude ruined us. He said we was on the right track till he started meddling, man, with that John Collins contract. Oh my God, man, bro, I'm telling you,
somebody was gonna pay him. It just happened to be us.
The only way this team improves a lot, I'm trying to tell you, we ain't in the mood. We ain't in the mood to get no free agent. Okay. We not going out here and going over the cap. We're not going to go over the cap, okay, because the owner already said, I'll pay the money if it's worth it. So when he's after this season, they going to be worth it. You see what I'm saying? AJ and JJ, we need these. If them two can take a big step, I think we can make something happen. If and we bring everybody back.
AJ needs to get back on the court. No.
Hey,
he needs to get back on the court.
Because I think JJ got that talent, man. It's just raw right now. It's raw.
Yeah,
needs some work. But when he get it together, I think
You're 4. You're 4. You're 4.
And you know what? It's about time that the Hawks draft a player and freaking develop him anyway. I can't.
What year is this for Trae? 5? 5th year?
Yeah.
I think Steph won at year 7. They almost traded Steph, if we remember Golden State correctly. They were like, this guy here is not it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he had them. Remember, he used to have
ankle
injuries.
Yeah, he used to have those injuries, and he still gets a lot of injuries.
But you know what? He didn't get that max money neither.
Nope. Money was different.
That's why they could re-sign all them dudes when they made that first run, because Curry won't on max money. So Trae on max money. So shit, there that go. That shit crazy, man. We paying a dude $200 million. He couldn't even be an all-star. That's wild when you think about it.
I'm not even putting too much
shooting
back
42%
all
from the
stuff.
field. Shooting 42% from the field. that's bad. That's really bad.
Especially when he take most of the shots.
Y'all know another thing? We played better when we was always damn injured. We've been healthy for how long now? Think about that.
We played better missing mugs.
Yeah.
Then I don't know why I don't know why Quinn's talk. You know he's shorting the bench, man. I don't know why he doing that shit. Like,
you might as well let I want to see Q play. What's the dude from Finland? Get him in the game. Let's see what he got.
Man,
yeah,
look, fellas, look. That damn bench need to be shortened. I ain't gonna even lie.
Down there, play all.
I mean, all this experiment.
Get all them out on the court. Let's see what they got.
They know what they got. They see them every day. That's why they don't get no burn. Hell,
that's what I was saying about the Falcons and Ritter. Cause everybody was like, well, Ritter. They see that nigga every day. They know what. I want to see Ritter. They see him every day. What you need to see?
Hey man, speaking of the Falcons, don't be shocked if they draft the QB at 8. Don't be shocked.
I want them to trade up for Stroud.
Nah, I want to trade shit.
Don't go get Anthony Richards, please. Don't
trade.
Oh no,
not trade. Don't be surprised.
I want CJ.
Don't be surprised because he's
I'm not trading up for
246 and run a 4.4. They're gonna be like, you know what? We could do something with that.
No, hell no.
Matt said Fontenot like CJ too, so I hope he's right.
CJ ain't dropping that.
If he fall to 8, I mean that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't trade up for nobody. No QB.
Yeah, I don't want to trade up.
First of all,
I would trade up for Bryce, CJ, or Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen. I ain't trading up for none of them. I want to keep. I would trade.
I mean, not the number 1. I'd go like the 3.
I'd rather us trade down. Let's get a bunch of picks.
No, we got a lot of picks. We need to stay at the 8. You
need more.
But the first thing
we need at 8. We need to take the best defensive player available.
What we need the most is an interior defensive lineman
and a pass rush.
No, because I'm gonna
play
go first. Because here's what's happening. Great getting double teamed in the game, right? If you can get pressure up the middle, the end's gonna eat.
A shaman.
That's the problem. You know, we've been drafting pass rusher, but
somebody need to feed Hunter ass shit. That motherfucker, he ain't ate in a minute.
Speaking of which,
$100 million, bro.
It's dawned on me that when I look at Bam and I look at Butler, even when I looked at Bill, you look at their bodies. Who's our strength coach? Why our guys aren't developing physically?
I think Joe Punty's a strength
coach. Double O need to get in the weight room and tone up. He need to tone up.
Why is Double O looking the same way he looked at he's 18?
Well, hey, you know what? Hey, them guys got to have a drive.
JJ shouldn't look like this. JJ should not look like this next year. Like, JJ misses a lot of bunnies. That's because he doesn't have the upper body strength to hit through contact. He shouldn't be doing that.
Who, JJ?
Yeah,
damn contact. JJ jump up above the damn backboard. I mean,
Trae need to put on a couple pounds though, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dang.
That's what the whole team do.
Yeah, the whole team. Collins
hey man, we are who we are, man. We just need some new dudes.
They need to get in the gym, and Collins don't need to take that whatever he was taking beforehand.
Yeah, he need them PDs, dog.
Maybe you need to get something that's undetectable.
Yeah, get something that you take them on a schedule to where they can't trace it and get back in the shape, man.
The main issue with this team is immature. We missing those vets. Bad.
What's the vet minimum?
Huh?
What's the vet minimum put us in luxury?
Yeah,
I don't give a damn.
unless Bogey don't sign.
We
Yeah,
need,
Bogey-
you know,
Bogey
Bogey need to
good.
be up out of here.
I think we got like $2 million under. It's something small under.
Yeah,
the
but
cap.
Bogey
We
need to be
ain't
up out
doing
of here. I'm
shit
telling
this
y'all,
year.
y'all
This
finna
ain't
see
nothing
some
but a
changes with this
tryout.
squad, man.
The only
Y'all finna see
reason
some changes.
we'll be up because if Bogey bounces, even when Bogey bounces, I think Hunter's contract comes in. So
Yep.
then once the contract comes in, we still gonna be at the cap. So it's gonna be it's gonna
No,
be, we're gonna be tight.
what the Hunter? Hold on, what Hunter contract gonna be?
It's like
Hold on.
87.
4 for 90.
Like 90 something, yeah.
Oh, for now, oh, that's decent. So we got
None of
DJ
the
coming up though.
contracts are terrible
But
except Trae.
we got DJ coming up too.
Yeah, you got DJs next
So
year.
that is the main reason why Herter wasn't signed, wasn't kept. I mean that and why the irons were hot. What we get for Herter? We got a decent. What we get for Herter?
We got a draft
Money
pick.
contract,
We
money
got
contract.
Holiday.
You
We
get
got
you gonna
Holiday.
get the
No, we
Kings
got a
pick.
draft pick, bro.
We got Holiday and a
Kings
draft
pick.
pick back.
We got a draft pick. We got like a second rounder, I believe.
No, we
No,
got a
you
first rounder.
getting the
First
first
round.
rounder for the Kings.
Yeah. So we got a first rounder and a couple of throwaway contracts.
And we got Holiday for Trae to Herter.
Yeah, so that's a good deal. So
people are saying that we lost 3 draft picks. Actually, we lost 2. We lost the third one we lost was Cam from Cam's trade. So we really only lost 2. And then we gained one back from the Herter trade. So
correct.
We're not awful or short. We might miss 1 year of a draft pick unless we trade Collins or something.
And that's fine. I think DJ is going to work out, right? We gotta, again, this team as a whole has to get better. They have to want it. They don't want it. They soft as Charmin. That's the difference. It's the mindset.
Mentally soft, that's for sure.
It's the mindset. They mentally, again, as you see, they came out this game. Everybody defense. Everybody scrambling. Everybody, one. They was going up. They was going over and on them weak ass screens. You know, they stay with their man. They play efficient offensive basketball. Right? They attacked. They weren't stopping them attacking. Right? I mean, everybody got in the books just like they did the other night when they was attacking. It is again understand. Take what the defense gives you. Understand what you're trying to do. Right? And like I forgot who said that earlier. They don't listen to the fucking coach, man. That's the problem. They don't listen to the damn coach. All these coaches, Nate, you know, that's why they keep saying Nate. You hear what the hell they be saying in the huddle. They just don't fucking listen. That's
how you fix that though?
Get rid of their ass.
And
I'm just keeping
with Dre. I mean, if Dre's not gonna listen, nobody. I mean, not Dre, but if Trae's not gonna listen,
man,
nobody.
Look, man. Right now, man, this shit ain't it. You know, and it's trash. So, I mean, you doing if you keep doing the same thing, you're gonna keep getting the same results.
This loss was terrible, man. Damn, another double digit, man. God,
bro.
PTSD, bro.
Dude, we don't have the same type losses all damn season. The same exact type, the same exact way.
We know it's coming. Hell, I know it's coming.
Hey, like I said, it's like this, man. No, as you said, man, they just keep tricking off shit.
That's the busters, man. A bunch of busters.
But I have no words, man. Like you
soft is charming. That's the word.
Point stuff out, but man, we had this game. We was killing these dudes, man.
Man, stop saying that. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. I know, I understand, but stop saying it.
Next thing I know, boom.
Third quarter, baby.
Yep, third quarter.
Like what's the name say? He put a bet on their ass, won $80. Can you blame him?
I'm finna start betting against these niggas. That's what I'm finna start doing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, and you know what? And my dumb ass is watching the replay again. I got a shit playing on here. I'm looking at the damn replay. What the hell am I doing?
Well, I didn't even. We had practice tonight, so I didn't even really get a chance. I watched about the
hell. It's on. Turn it on right now.
No. I paused it and got on. I said, well, damn, Chauncey came on. I said, well, I don't want to know what happened. Well, fuck it. Let me see what he got to say. And that damn mouth went. Got oh shit, we don't tricked off another one. So ain't no sense in me watching it. you know, I watched that they were going off. I said, look, I bet they lose this shit. And that was the first quarter, man. Then I was like, screw it.
Damn, man, that sucks, man. As a fan,
I'm not even excited right now. You know, they still my boys, but god damn.
Like I thought Miami would come back in it, but I thought at least they'd keep playing the same way. Then I could be like, well, at least they played well. But
no, man.
Dude,
we've seen this story how many times? We know what's going to happen. We know what the outcome going to be. They're consistently inconsistent. They consistently blow games.
Well, I was told as soon as we get another coach, everything would turn around.
Bro. Hey, me and Damon, and I think Chauncey was the only one, right, been saying, well, Damon be in and out about the coaching. but again, it ain't that. If you look at it, what's going on, and you hear that what's going on in the huddle, you hear what the sideline reporter say, you hear what Nick and Vince said they be telling the boys outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you know basketball, it's like this. If you show me when you play well in smart basketball, you beat anybody, then you just be tricking off shit. That's a player, man. That ain't got nothing to do with the coach. You show me you can do it, right? It ain't like you looking like you show me you can just go out there and just beat the shit out of somebody by the way you play. When you look at it the way you play, we're playing the right way. That you show me that consistent that you can do that, but then you trick off to the damn Hornets or these sorry ass teams. You get up against the good teams, and you know, just like the Dallas when we start the season with Dallas, right?
Mm-hmm.
You come out here blazing, then you start doing dumbass shit. So when you start doing dumbass shit, you're gonna get these results. So that let me know right then and there that you can play, but you play when you want to. You hustle when you want to, because a lot of our games we've lost it's been based off effort. A lot of those games, it's the damn effort. So I seen what I need to see. It's easy to me, but everybody else want to blame Nate. I said, but y'all don't understand the game, man. What are y'all looking at? Oh, well, they don't understand the game. These dudes are the one with the ball on the court. And they talking about systems.
And more creativity and
this and that.
I'm gonna take the Hawks serious when they make some damn changes. Until they make some damn changes, I ain't taking this shit serious.
Yeah, exactly.
Changes like where?
They got to move some people. We got to roll this roster over. Period.
Yes,
there's some people. There's some guys that don't have no business being here.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody is up for trade. Y'all might not agree with me, except DeJounte and Trae. And I might say Clint, too. It's half and half on him. That's my opinion.
I say everybody depending on what the trade is.
Well, I mean, no. Everybody depend on the trade. But we ain't nobody finna get rid of who we really need. Let's just keep it 100. Right.
And if that's the facts, then you gotta build a roster around Trae and DeJounte, who are both undersized for what they play.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not. I understand that. But especially with Trae, you give me 27-10. Damn a size. Right. I'm looking at 27-10.
From that 27-10 don't win. What good is it?
Well, because guess what? I can't just have him give me 27-10. Everybody else tricking off, right? Who else consistent? DeJounte just now started becoming consistent, right? As they play more together, right? But we don't have no consistent scorers on this team that's gonna give you the same numbers every night, other than those guys.
The problem I got is how many shots he got to take to get that 27.
I feel you. You know, then I go back, I'm looking at Kobe, I'm looking at Jordan and other guys, right? That volume shooters like that, right? But, you know, for me, from what I like with Trae is he got a little dog in him. I like that. He's fearless too. So is DJ. So the mentality is really what I'm putting a lot of weight on, right? So, you know, that's something we ain't had in a long ass time around here, right? So, you know, we need some more dogs. We got a lot of puppies on the team. And JJ and AJ can be traded, right? Because I'm looking at winning right damn now.
You better be, or trade them.
damn the development, right? I'm just saying you might keep somebody in cut for development, but we need to piece together a better team than this, right? You know, Hunter, he could he be tricking off too. He could be so damn good. Look at what he was doing at the beginning of the game. Then he went
Beginning
back
of
to
every game.
the
He been the most
mentality.
consistent Hawk for the longest.
The mentality of this team is weak. We soft. We just soft. I mean, just keep it 100. You know,
I
we
agree,
soft.
mentally and physically.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people say the damn ref cost the game. No, man, bro, you beating the shit out of them dudes by doing what you were doing. Then you start doing dumbass shit as usual. Let's keep, that's it. You don't keep doing what got you where you need to be. That's the problem with this team, you know. And I meant that the other night, Damon, just like you tried to say when we talking about these plays and system. What do we do when we go play pickup games? Don't nobody call shit. You know what to do. You in the NBA. You trying to tell me these jokers don't know what to do? Get the hell out the floor then. Right? Get the hell out the floor. Oh, win the bonus with 5 minutes left. I'm going to the rack. Not you pulling up jumpers and threes all the time. So again, it's the mental part of this team. It's the problem. You know? I don't know if that's going to change overnight. I don't know if Quinn can do something with it. At some point, they, like I said, they should be fighting in the locker room. They should have a players on the meeting and everybody take responsibility and hold each other accountable in that locker room before you even get to the coaches. That's where it's going to start. That locker room. You know. Mm-hmm. Demond, you still good, man? You knocked out? But Demond's a wrap on him.
Damn, is he frozen?
Is he frozen?
I don't know.
Nah, he moving. Demond.
Wake up, Demond.
Demond.
He got to be on mute.
Oh, he on mute, yeah.
He
But
gotta
talk
be
to the
on
wife. Talk to the wife. He had to call the wife back. Yeah, but man, I don't know what y'all take. What y'all
Last
take on
time,
what he said? What's y'all take on?
JC went at Trae and the players on the meeting, they put him back in the place. So I don't know if that's gonna help.
Well, you know what? I was looking at this game tonight. I wanted to see the fight we had, which I didn't see. We had at the beginning, like we always do. Now we got to go to DC, and are we going to respond to the next challenge that DC put on us over there in the home? How are we going to show up in DC tomorrow night?
Man, I have no expectations, man. It's sad that almost like I can't wait till this thing ends. I'm getting close to that.
Yeah, I think it's just a valuation point. I don't think Quinn's pulling the plug because he doesn't want to act like he doesn't want to make playoffs, but he ain't doing nothing but evaluating.
Ain't no way I'd have took my ass to that sideline. Now that I think about it, I'd have sat down there with the rest of them, and Joe would have went up there and coached the rest of this year.
Well, you know,
he's getting a feel.
I can understand.
I mean, I'd have got my feel on the sideline.
No,
Joe Prunty would have caught these L's.
Yeah, but I think as I look at a lot of people against it, I don't think that was a bad move, right?
I'm glad he's here. I'm just saying.
Let's see what's going on, how they're gonna respond. Because guess what? You don't wait till after the season. You can go ahead and get ahead of this shit now and know what you need to do.
Yeah, right. I'm glad he's here. I'm just saying I wouldn't have been the head coach on the sideline.
Oh no, you almost have to be to get the right evaluation. You have to be.
I have to believe he has the power to make changes.
Oh, I said when he came in, he gonna have some power. He's gonna have to have some power.
Ain't he the VP of basketball ops?
I don't know what the hell he is.
I don't think they've said it, but he has to have that power because he could have went other places.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's gonna be some people moved on out of here.
Yeah, I truly think we're finna see some changes at the end of the season. Right? And I don't even think they're gonna trade Trae or DeJounte. Right? I just and unless we can find somebody, I think people keep clowning on Clint. I like Clint in his role. That's again, for the longest, we ain't had no damn body to protect that damn paint and rebound. That was our issue, right? That was our issue in the Bud years. We get we had nobody to protect that middle when the guards get beat, and we couldn't rebound worth a shit, right? So Clint plays his role and plays his role well. When if people ain't noticed, when you start feeding Clint will run off a double double quick, 20 something and 15 quick. If it was featured, like it was a couple of games when he was doing, and they just kept featuring. That's another thing. We don't know how to feed the hot hand.
I
You
sure
know.
wish Jalen could play the three.
So what now?
I wish Jalen could play the three.
Jalen Johnson, yes. I wish he could too.
That's what we need.
Yeah, he need to. I hope this summer, like I said, I've watched that kid on the AAU circuit. Right, he was literally a point forward. Right, I just wish he find his confidence, snatch that rebound, go coast to coast. Because he too damn athletic and jumped too damn high for anybody to stop him. You watch that Clutch Sports um, draft workout with their clients that they had on ESPN a couple years ago. This dude, half his body was literally above the rim. There's a picture out there. I'm gonna see if I find it. Half his body was above the rim. Who's stopping that? It's just a confidence for me. He's not a shooter. I don't need him to be a shooter. Right? He if he can handle the rock, John Collins can't. I know they will probably want, but like you said, Mike, if he could be a three, boy, ooh.
If he could be a three, my
Ooh,
goodness.
my God. So hopefully he continue to work. But he got to take some responsibility because his ass bounced around in high school, almost tricked that off. He should have stayed another year at Duke. You know, he has a habit. He has a habit of quitting. What I've
Yeah,
seen from high school to college.
that's one of the reasons he failed.
You know, and
Well,
so I hope he
Yeah.
got rid of that mentality.
yeah, grew up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so I love his athleticism. I love his upside. People think I hate him because I kept saying last year he wasn't ready. He lost, but I'm hating. Nate don't play rookies. But you see people drop that Nate don't play rookie this year. I was like, okay, well, AJ getting a lot of burn. I thought Nate don't play rookies. Everybody crickets, because they want to blame the coach. And if you knew basketball, you could see them dudes weren't ready, and it's okay. If you look at the NBA, guys like Jalen, give them 3-4 years. Everybody don't come in the league being that guy. And it ain't all about what the coaching staff do from a development. It's what you do. See, like they go up to this dude in New York and a couple of places. It's them dudes see they work, they go and they work on their game. And they'll do the same moves they work on in the game. That's how it works. That's how training works. The coaching staff gonna tell them what to do, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
I agree.
So
All right, fellas, I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out in a minute too, man.
I'll see y'all guys later. We'll see you after DC. See what happens.
All right, let's see. We'll
All
talk
right.
to you.
All right,
All
bro.
right, Pharaoh. All right.
Well, guys, don't know what to tell you, man. Don't know what to tell you. Should have had this game, man. Should have had this game. But it just goes to show you, man. You can't blame everything on Nate McMillan, man. You can't blame everything on Nate McMillan now. And all everybody's gonna say is that Quinn needs more time. He need more time to do this, need more time to do that. But man, let's be honest, guys. We need to get some better talent up in here. Okay. It's crazy. But man, let me get up out of here, family. Let me take my butt to bed. I am tired. Woo-wee. Ready to lay it down tonight. Feel me? But y'all stay up, man. Hopefully we could turn it around against Washington. It ain't looking too good. I don't got that much confidence in the team. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. It's your boy, man, and we up out of here.